Stroke Month kicks off tomorrow, and the American Heart Association is pedaling with purpose with two upcoming events that feel like parties on a bike. It's called CycleNation, and joining us this morning is Teresa Huffman, Tarrant County CycleNation Chair and CEO of Texas Rehabilitation Hospital of Arlington. Teresa, welcome to you.
Hi, good morning, Erin. Thanks for having me today. I'm so honored to be here.
We are so honored to have you. So if you could, because it's alarming to know each year approximately that 800,000 people in the U.S. have a stroke. What is the education most people maybe aren't seeing or not hearing that they need to know?
Sure. 75% of people survive strokes, which is really great. But unfortunately, they're left with a disability or impairment most of the time. The great news is that 80% of those strokes are preventable. And preventative medicine is what we're all about, right? So physical activity and exercise is really that preventative tool that can help to stop the disease and strengthen our muscles and bones, as well as improve our cognitive and mental health.
We gotta keep moving, especially as we age. So CycleNation is focused on stopping the cycle of stroke and, like you said, improving brain health. So for viewers who may be new to this, what exactly is CycleNation? How does it work?
Sure. CycleNation is a really high energy, fun event. It takes teams and puts them on stationary bikes. And your team kind of takes a turn on the bike, and you're able to pedal for a purpose, as you already said. It is really like a party on a bike. Think of a spin class, but you have a team.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
And so it's this really fun, inspiring event where we're out there really trying to bring awareness to stroke and just get people excited and energized around that.
So can I ask you, how do the teams work? Do you set up your own team? Do you bring your own people? Do you become a part of the team and meet new people?
Absolutely. You can do any and all of the above. So there are teams that are already out there. You can register your own team if you have a bunch of friends. If it's just you and you want to come out and do it, you can get on a bike and just jump on a bike and start pedaling for a purpose, for sure.
This looks like so much fun. We're looking at a bit of video right here. This is incredible. And you actually accepted being chair because this mission is personal to you. So can you share your story with us a little bit?
Sure, absolutely. Stroke and heart disease have affected quite a few of my family members. As a physical therapist, I've also treated many patients that have been affected by stroke. Last year, I lost my dad to heart disease, and really saw in a moment how quickly lives can change. And then my mom is a 3-year stroke survivor, and so through that journey, I've seen how important education and rehabilitation is to the journey and the outcomes for strokes. So, really for me, it's personal. Those are the stories that I stepped into this role for. I took the impact that those have made in my life and turned them into action in the community.
I was just about to say, instead of getting down on the situation, feeling like, okay, my family is being attacked by this one thing, you said, let me turn it into a testimony and let me turn it into joy. And that's hard. So I give kudos to you for putting yourself out there, being vulnerable with us this morning, and even sharing your story. I want to get back to the fact that you're in a space where you're kind of leading the charge as the chair, and there's so many things that you are doing in our community. And so what would you say to other local leaders who may be looking to get involved and maybe even turn their pain into a testimony as well?
Absolutely. CycleNation really takes those organizations and brings us together so that we can make a larger impact, right? We know that when we work together, we're able to push our mission further. And so what I would say to other leaders out there is this is going to help employee engagement. It gives a purpose behind an event that you can really back and get behind. And for me, I think even at my own organization, it's really been a platform that I can stand on. And so I can say, kind of a call to action for other leaders. Now's the time to get involved with CycleNation.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so if there's someone out there who's thinking, I'm ready for a party on a bike, and I'm ready also to give back to my community and to find out more research about when it comes to strokes, how can we get involved? Tell us again how we can get our name on the list so we're registered and ready to go.
Absolutely. I think here in a minute they're going to show a QR code. That will, you can go to that, go to the website, you can register, or you know what? You could even show up. Today is the Dallas County event, and so, you can show up today and just start writing. A week from today is the Tarrant County event, and you can get involved in that as well.
Very, very good. Teresa, thank you so much for being here this morning. And like I said, sharing the knowledge we need so we can pay attention to our own health, but also those around us. And so the Dallas CycleNation is actually happening this afternoon, you guys, at 4 p.m. at the AT&T Discovery District. So you don't have any plans, That's your plans for this evening. But if you can't make it today, that's totally okay too. It is not too late to join Teresa and the team at the Tarrant County CycleNation on May 7th, 2026 at the Lowe's Arlington Hotel. You can see on that QR code that's on your screen right there for more information and to get involved today.